All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 23 is our man to watch, as he'll be making his debut at the Double-A level in this one, but I think there's some uncertainty about what he'll amount to in his career.
Yeah, he was kind of a late-round selection by this organization in the recent first-year player draft, so either they just wanted to fill a hole with him, or maybe they believe he's better than what he showed at the Topps Amateur Showcase. Either way, it's a long road ahead of him to the major leagues, and it starts today. But most importantly, he'll need to put up impressive numbers down here in the minors. Otherwise, he risks getting lost in the shuffle with all the other big league hopefuls in this farm system.
Baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a...
Tim Peniagua gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Dante John.
Number 23 settles into the box for his first chance.
Shortstop. Number 23. Work it ahead.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Two out here and a runner at second. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting.
Danny Cottrell will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
He's going.
And he'll step off. Runner's on his way to third. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back.
There we go, kid.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Ryan Lamar gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
On the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 23 steps in now.
23.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Alvarado going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one.
Hey, we got no one here.
Herschel Polk will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
2 to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat.
Number 23 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I...
Hey, we got one here.
Striding into the box, Philip Bradshaw. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Oh, it's just a...
Coming to the plate now, Neil Alvarado, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle.
And he knows it too, guys. Let's see if he can send a jolt through one right here.
Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and they'll wind up with no play here.
Hey, roll it up here.
Dante John gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Now, definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter, you just have to look for...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Eric Morales is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Number 23 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. They can't get him out.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it
Danny Cottrell comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down.
Take a turn. Look, pick it up.
Ryan Lamar comes to the plate in a great spot to drive in some damage. Tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position with nobody out.
Oh, and this pitcher is in big-time trouble. We're going to see if he can work some magic out there and find a way to dig himself out.
So stepping in, number 30, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
To first.
Dig.
They take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. But not in time. Herschel Polk will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
To short. He's got it. Spin throw. And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down. Philip Bradshaw digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Number 23 will stand in again. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs thus far.
Number 5-hit ball game right here.
Alvarado ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Danny Cottrell digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Hit hard on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now to the plate, Ryan Lamar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back 3-2.
And you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out. And the last thing you want to do is walk him to put him on base for free.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Glenn Ferris will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, Billy Allsweed will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 error. Herschel Polk will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and the throw goes right by him. Neil Alvarado stands in for his 7th at-bat now, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits already to his credit.
Oh, that's a great game for sure, but the fact that this is the 7th at-bat is pretty crazy. What's going on?
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Number 23 stands in.
No one up there, kid.
Number 23.
Hey, wait for yours here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired, 1 away. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. Winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the Show Nation. Welcome back to our minor league pregame show as we move closer to the start of Eastern League action with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 24 will be our man to watch as he comes off one of his better showings of the year. His last contest, an impressive 5-hit performance, and really led the charge offensively for this ball club.
Yeah, and let me tell you, getting 5 hits in a ball game is really tough to do. I mean, sometimes you don't even get 5 at-bats, and we all know that getting a base hit is one of the toughest things to do in sports. Going into this one, I'll bet he'll be trying to emulate everything he was doing and thinking about up there because it obviously worked. And I'm sure the team hopes he has another big game. It always helps get your offense going.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 24 will hope his heroics from last night can carry over to this one as he's coming off a 5-hit ball game. Line drive to center field. 1 away here to begin the third.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is...
Number 24 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
This is in the air out to right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far.
Peter Witt will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Ryan Lamar will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now Billy Allsweed will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Lofted in the air out to right field. John is there. Let's see if they test it. But he will not try it as he heads back to the... So striding in, number 12, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is... Number 24 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Number 24 steps into the box.
Number 24.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
Hit the other way out toward right field. John is there. 2 down. Number 24 steps in now.
Now batting, number 24.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Alvarado moves over. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Sea Dogs come out on top, 7-2. Good night, everybody.
They left